To myself, I am only a child playing on the beach, while vast ocean of truth lie undiscovered before me. He who thinks half-heartedly will not believe in God, but he who really thinks has to believe in God. If I have done great things, it's because I was standing in the closet of smart men, talking notes and then publishing their ideas as my own. I can calculate the motion of heavenly bodies, but not the madness of people. A man may imagine things that are false, but he can only understand things that are true. This most beautiful system of the sun, planets and comets could only proceed from the counsel and dominion of an intelligent and powerful being. If I have ever made any valuable discoveries, it has been due more to patient attention than to any other talent. To explain all nature is too difficult task for any one man, or even for any one age. It is much better to do a little with certainty as leave the rest for others that come after than explain all things by conjecture without making sure of anything. And to every action there is always an equal and opposite or contrary reaction. They who search after the philosopher's stone are by their own rules obliged to a strict and religious life. For I see not what there is desirable in public esteem, were I able to acquire and maintain it. It would perhaps increase my acquaintance, the thing which I chiefly study to decline. A man may imagine things that are false, but he can only understand things that are true. For if the thing be false, the apprehension of them is not understanding. I do not know what I may appear to the world, but to myself I seem to have been only like a boy playing on the seashore and diverting myself in now and then, finding a smoother pebble or a prettier shell than ordinary, whilst the great ocean of the truth lay all undiscovered before me. Resistance is usually ascribed to bodies at rest and impulse to those in motion. But motion and rest, as commonly conceived, are only relatively distinguished, nor are those bodies always truly at rest. which commonly are taken to be so. Trials are medicines, which our courageous and wise physician prescribes because we need them, and he proportions the frequency and weight of them to what the case requires. Let us trust his skill and thank him for his prescription. The truth is the offspring of silence and meditation. I keep a step constantly before me and wait till the first dawning opens slowly by little and little into a full and clear light about the times of the end. A body of man will be raised up, who will turn their attention to the prophecies and insist upon their literal interpretation in the midst of much clamor and opposition. All variety of created objects which represent order and life in the universe could happen only by the willful reasoning of its original creator, whom I call the Lord God. If the experiment which I urge be defective, it cannot be difficult to show the defects. But if valid, then by proving the theory, they must render all objection invalid. It is reasonable that forces directed toward bodies depend on the nature and the quantity of matter of such bodies, as happens in the case of magnetic bodies.